Hi guys, ITK here, and this is a review about the Huawei Ascend Mate7. This device is not a new device. In fact, it's been around for some time now, close to 6 months now, and I just came across it and I thought, why the hell not? So on holding this crazy large device, the first thing that comes to my mind is the semblance to the HTC One Max. It's not really much in the front, but when you turn the back of the phone, it pretty much explains itself. But then that's not all. The display on this gigantic 6-inch phone impressed me next. It's a 1080p display, full HD, and it's hiding behind a Gorilla Glass 3. It is really crispy. And like most companies, Huawei has designed their own version of the UI, just like the way Samsung has done with TouchWiz and HTC has done with Sense. And it's pretty snappy, feels pretty snappy thanks to the 3 gigs of RAM and the 32 gigs of onboard storage. This is what it comes with. Although there is a variant, a lower costing variant that's about 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of in-built device storage. So in terms of processing power, this device is running a Cortex A15 1.8 GHz quad-core and a quad-core Cortex A7 1.3 GHz. This is the same processor that's found in the Samsung Galaxy A8, Samsung Galaxy A7, Samsung Galaxy Alpha, and the Huawei Honor 6. I cannot tell if this device is gonna get hot after using all those cores for high-end gaming, but I can tell you that this device is a beast when it comes to battery usage. It is packed with 4,100 mAh battery, and that's more than enough for 2-3 days of average use, and even for high-end gaming and all that, it should last about a day or even more. It's not light as a consequence. In fact, it's nowhere near light. But I totally would sacrifice the thinness and the lightness that's seen in the iPhone 6. I totally would sacrifice it for this device's gigantic battery, and I commend Huawei for doing that. This is something that's been some kind of cause of worry. Phones like the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge and the iPhone 6 have been getting a lot thinner these days at the expense of the battery life, and this really begs the question of what people want in a device. Do they want their device to keep getting thinner and thinner? Where's the end going to be? Is it going to get so thin, like paper thin and bendable and foldable? And I commend Huawei for doing this, for making a device that doesn't focus on the unnecessary but makes a big deal out of the specifics. So I did enjoy unlocking this device with my fingerprints at the back, and I found it really easy to set up and use. It stores about 10 fingerprints totally, and I can totally enroll my hands and different people's hands on the same device. But my joy was short-lived. Why? After some time of trying to unlock the device with the fingerprint scanner without looking at it, I found out that I was mistaking the camera hump for the fingerprint depression. It was really easy to keep doing that, and I note with dismay that 50% of the time this is going to happen like that. 50% of the time you're going to mistake the camera for the fingerprint depression. That's until maybe you've gotten so used to the device. Yes, the camera. The camera is a nice 30 megapixel shooter that comes up in under a second and takes crispy photos in perfect lighting thanks to the top-notch specs, although the real test is in the low lighted conditions, and I didn't get to test it in low light, but I'm hoping it does as good. The camera also records 1080p videos and plays it back, of course, full res. There's also a different camera mode you can switch to, something called beauty mode. I didn't check it out. For me, it's an awesome device that will stand up to all the big players in the smartphone market. Devices like the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge and the iPhone 6 will get beaten hands down, if not for anything, the battery of this device. And I have not heard or seen any complaints about the device other than that the battery does drop like more than average percentages on standby. Well, it doesn't affect the battery life in any way as much as I'm concerned, and this is a great device to own. If I find any bugs on the device, I'll keep you guys posted. All you have to do is subscribe on the channel, and thanks for watching.